What is up, beautiful people? It's your girl Cam, and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with part one of a series for December Daily. So I'm going to do December Daily again this year, and I want to do a series to kind of show you how I am gathering my supplies, how I'm putting my December Daily journal together, and how I'm using it throughout December. And then hopefully the final part of this series will be for me to do a final flip through. Okay, so if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Cam, this is Piece of the Plans, and I do hope that you find some inspiration right here on this channel, and that you will consider hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the fun right here on this channel. If you are already a part of the fam, thank you so much for coming back, and I really do appreciate you so much for coming back to check out this video. So if you want to see the supplies I am gathering for my December Daily 2020, just stick around. Okay, so let's start by talking about the binder that I'm going to use. First of all, if you've never heard of December Daily, let me just give you a brief overview really quickly. It's very simple. You just find some way in a planner, a journal, a scrapbook, a photo album to document the month of December, and you try to do it every day, hence the name daily. You want to document something every day from December. And I think that it was started because it's a great time for us to gather with family and friends, and we get together with family and we celebrate the holidays. And it's going to be a little different this year for a lot of people, but I think that we can still make a really good journal for this December. And what I'm going to do in my next video is share with you some ideas of how you can document December even if you're not going a lot of places. Okay, there are lots of fun things you can document right around your house. Okay, I'll do that in my second video. But for this one, I just want to show you the supplies that I am gathering. Okay, so let's start with the notebook. This is what I wanted to use last year. It is a Carpe Diem A5 buffalo check planner. I wanted this really badly last year, but I could not find it. By the time I got around to purchasing it, they were all sold out. So that is one of my tips to you for getting ready for December Daily. You really do need to start as early as you possibly can. Even right now, you might be pushing it. If you're just getting started right now, you may be pushing it. But this is the Carpe Diem A5. I've taken the stuff that came in it out because I don't need those things. I'm going to be adding my own inserts in here. So I'm just going to take this little divider piece out. And it's super cute on the inside. It's got the same buffalo check on the inside. I've seen some that have pink on the inside. You know, that's cute too. It has these 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal pockets, and you've got a secretarial pocket on the back. Probably won't be using this back pocket unless I just kind of store some extra papers in there that I might need. So yeah, I might end up using it actually. And then you've got this little branding here, but it has the gold rings, the standard A5 rings on it, 6 rings there. So this is what I will be using this year. And again, I wanted this so badly last year, but I waited around too late and it was sold out. So what I'm going to do today, when I post this video, I'm going to put a link to everywhere you can find this particular binder, planner, or something similar to it. I've seen them on scrapbook.com. I've seen them on Amazon. I've seen them on sale right now. Today it was on sale at Joann's for like 15 bucks, which is a steal. Something similar to this. Or it might actually be the same book. I'm not sure. But it was at Joann's for like $15.99. That, if you can find that, that's a steal, because I did not pay $15.99 for this. But okay, this is the binder that I'm using, so that's the first part. Now let's talk about the papers I will be adding on the inside. So for the papers, I went to Michael's and I grabbed some of their hot buy paper pads. And I'm going to try to show you really quickly. You know, I have this limited space on my desk, but the color aesthetic that I'm going for this year is more neutral. Blacks, creams, whites, grays, silvers, splashes of color here and there, but I really want to go with the more neutral color palette and aesthetic for my December daily. So here is the paper pad that's going to be my main paper pad that I'm going to use this year. And there is not one sheet of paper in here that I do not like. And that's odd because some of these paper pads, you know, they have papers that, you know, you could take or leave them. But this particular paper pad, I like them all. Like, look at this. I have no idea how I'm going to use this on an A5, but I want to figure out something to do with it. Or I could probably frame it and put it around my house as decor. That would probably make more sense if I could find 3 similar pieces in here and do a 3-piece. I know exactly where I could hang it to if I did that. But this is gorgeous. I think you get 2 of everything. Then you've got this gold. It's not foiled, but it is a golden color, and it's got joy, Noel, bright, cheer, love, Noel, merry, bright. And I think, let me tell you, before I move on any further, this set is called Bright Night, and it was one of the hot buy paper pads from Michaels. Okay, then you've got All Is Calm. Trying to fit it on my desk, y'all. All Is Calm, All Is Bright. You got 2 of those. Look at this. OMG. Could you imagine, you know, cutting this down for an A5 and then journaling here, or putting a beautiful family photo there? Ooh, pretty. 2 sheets of that. Then you have a full page of those ornaments. Then you've got some diagonal stripes with the gold foiling. You've got some beautiful cut aparts. Really, really pretty. Trying to get the whole page in the frame there, but really pretty. Then you've got this snowy, it looks like graphic snow, but it looks really pretty though. Then you've got this scene that was in the book I used last year. There was something similar to this last year, but it's like a brownstone, the front of a brownstone with the snow falling down, really pretty. Then you've got the black and white bows, and you've got the snowflakes in the black, the white, the gold. You've got these golden stripes. This is not foiled, it's just that golden print color. You've got this bow in the corner, and it goes all the way around to form a frame. This would be another way this would be another piece I would probably use in that 3 wall hanging display. Put a beautiful family portrait here in the middle. Maybe print it in black and white. That would be awesome. And then frame it. Really, really pretty. And then you've got these 4 pieces here. This 4-piece. It has the, oh, I've got the small version in the box. Maybe we could use that somewhere. It's still kind of big for an A5, but we could try to work it though. This is one of my favorite pages. Like, I love this. I kind of wish I had more than 2 sheets of it in here, because I could use this over and over and over and over and over and over. I love that. The ornaments are really pretty. Okay, and then you've got the smaller versions of the snowflakes in just the kind of black and gray and white. And then you've got this wood grain in this very pale white and gray, like an off-white and gray. Then you've got the strips that you can cut to make headers or footers on your page. You've got that little brownstone picture. You've got some like sweater material. I just love everything about this book. There is not one thing that I don't love about this. Look at this. Just gorgeousness. I love the neutral palette that's in here. Just picture you journaling on this page, or putting a beautiful family picture on this page. Just stunning. There's the sweater, which I wish I had more than 2 of these. I love sweater printed paper. I just think it's so classy, classic. Then you've got the snow and the little berries and the pine cones and the pine tree limbs and needles at the bottom. And then you've got this gray and white stripe. That's very different for Christmas, for winter. Very pretty. So this is the main paper pad that I will be using. But because I'm still a Christmas freak. I may pull in a few of these splashes of color from this book. It's not going to be much though. This is more traditional in the Christmas color category. You know, the Christmas truck, the snowman, the red bow, the green. You know, this is more traditional, but there are still some black and white and more neutral pieces in here that I may pull in just to add a little splash of color. Again, you get 2 of each page. You've got the red, the green flowers, Christmas trees. You got this frame. This is not one of my favorites right here. Not much. This is okay. It's okay. I do love this page with the Christmas gifts. Love that. The cut aparts are okay. You know, if you're looking, and I'm saying okay because of the color aesthetic that I have chosen. I think this is pretty. If I was doing a traditional Christmas, this would probably be right on point for me. But because I'm not doing that this year, you know, it's just okay for me this year. This is really pretty though. I love this because it's got that neutral kind of earthy feel, but you have the splashes of the red berries in there. So I do like that. Then you got the red stripes. You've got the wreaths and some of the strips you can cut apart. I do like this, the buffalo check and this other type of plaid check. I don't know if that's Scottish plaid or what that is, but it's a different type of plaid. This is okay. The brown, like the craft paper color, and then the black and red and white. That's cool. This is okay. You've got the more traditional red. Got green and gold with the gold like stars on it. Got some cut aparts. I like this page. This page is nice. Got the red and white with the Christmas trees, the green and white with the Christmas trees, and then Christmas is in the air, snowflakes everywhere. Pretty. I love the buffalo check on the edge. Green diagonal stripe. And then that's the end of that book. So this, I may pull this in bits and pieces, but this also came from Michaels, and it is called Wrapped with Care. And it was one of their hot buy paper pads as well. And then finally in the paper category, because we're talking about getting our supplies together for December Daily, I grabbed this glitter paper pack because you need a little texture in your life, right? So I did not take this tape off. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for this one, we've got, I'm just going to hold it sideways because it doesn't really matter with this one. You've got the, it's like a teal, blue, teal green. Then you've got the silver, which is what I will be using. I'll be using the silver, and I'll be using the white. There's the white there. And I don't know that I'm going to use the gold because this gold is super yellow. It's like super, super, like almost orange looking. So I don't know that I will use that in this particular setup that I'm doing. This is pretty, not for what I'm doing, but it's a very pretty color though. And then you've got some of this red, which I probably won't use this year. I may use it next year. But the silver and the white is what I purchased this for. And for like $5, you know, I didn't think it was a bad deal. So those are the papers that I will be using. And now let's talk about some of the other elements. So I'm going to be using some clip art that I downloaded from an Etsy shop. And so last year when I did December Daily, I had a paper pad that already included some girls and dolls on it. And I really wanted something similar to that this year, but with my neutral color scheme. And you know, Michaels is not thinking about me, so they don't have what I was looking for, so I had to go and kind of find it and put it together. So I will link the shop where this clip art comes from. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But it is two different sets of clip art. I think one is called Very Plaid Christmas, and this is some old clip art that's been out for a while, but I just love it for this setup. So you got this comes from the Very Plaid Christmas, and I think this came from, no, these two came from the same set. Yeah, so Very Plaid Christmas, you've got the fireplace with the stockings hanging and gifts sitting around, and the deer hanging on the wall, the trees, Christmas trees. You've got the girl, you know, you've seen this girl before on lots of Christmas stuff. So she's going to be in my planner. You've got the stockings there. So I just printed these things out to create dashboards and to create some beautiful additional elements. I'm going to use these to make tabs for each section in my journal, in my December daily. And this one comes from, I think it's called Cozy Vibes. It's a second set, but I'll link it because that might not be the exact name of it. But this girl right here comes from a different set. So she's not black and white, but it's still a very neutral palette, color palette. And so I've got Christmas, and then the tree, and then I'm thinking about making a dashboard using this image, and then using these as journaling spots or journaling decor for my pages. Love that. And then this is just a blank page that came out of my printer. Okay, and then the other thing is the alphas that I want to use. So I found these at Michael's. And to be honest with you, I'm not super sure that this is going to end up making the cut, because as I'm looking at it in the pack, it is definitely shedding glitter. So yeah, that would annoy me if I open my journal and every time I open it, glitter is falling out everywhere. So I don't know, but I love the font of these numbers. And so this would be to number the December daily from, you know, 1 to 31. And that's the other thing. Some people do December daily just from December 1st through Christmas. For me, I do December daily from the 1st from December 1st to January 1st, because after Christmas, our family celebrates Kwanzaa. And because we won't be celebrating it with the community in the big setting with 500 people at every location every night, 500 to 1,000 people at every location every night, we'll probably be doing it virtually. It's going to be different this year. So, but yeah, I still want to document it in my December daily. But that is a part of our family tradition to celebrate Kwanzaa right after Christmas. So I take my December daily all the way through to January 1st. Okay, so I don't know if these numbers will make the cut, but because I'm looking at it right now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's just like glitter all in this pack, and I haven't even opened it. It's in it, and it's everywhere. So, but I love this font a lot. So we'll see. I may end up having to replace this with another set of thickers numbers, but this is what I have so far. All right, so I think that's going to do it, y'all, because what I want to do is just encourage you, if you want to do December daily, start early gathering your pieces, especially if you've tried December daily in the past and you were not successful in completing the entire number of days that you set out, whether that's through December 25th or whether it's through the end of the year. If you've not been successful, one of the keys to success is starting early to set your journal up, getting the pieces together, having everything ready to go, so when December 1st hits, you are ready to rock. And also having ideas of what you're going to document even on days when nothing is happening. So that's the second part that I want to talk to you about when I come back with part 2. I'm going to actually set up the journal, and then I'm going to talk to you about what you can document even when there's nothing going on. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you are not already a part of the Piece of the Plans fam, I hope that you will take just a moment and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the fun right here on this channel. If you are already a part of the fam, you know I appreciate you so much, and I thank you so much for coming by. I hope that you are getting your journals ready for December Daily, and that you are getting some ideas and gathering all of your pieces. And don't wait too late to get your things together, because one of two things is going to happen. What you want is going to be sold out. That's what happened to me last year because I started too late. Or you're not going to be ready when December comes, and you're going to feel a little frustrated because you don't have all of your stuff together. So now is a good time. If you haven't started already, now is a good time to grab the things that you want. So I'll link everything that I'm using down below in the description box. I'm probably not going to link these paper pads from Michaels because, I mean, everybody knows you can just go to Michaels and just grab them off the shelf, right? So I'm just going to tell you, I'm just telling you that those came from Michaels, so check those out. But I will link this book. I will link this clip art down in the description box. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And I hope that you are getting ready for a great December. And I hope that the rest of your year is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. I'll see you next time.